Alright, so the last cards from Rage of the Abyss have been announced, so let's check them out. And also, let's cover the Fiend Smith cards in this video because I made a shorts on them, but not really like a, a dedicated video. Alright, so the first card is Lacrima, the Scarlet Sorrow, level 4. And it's always treated as a Fiend Smith card, both effects once per turn. If it's normal or special, you can foolish a Fiend Smith card from your deck to the grave except itself. So this basically turns Tractus into a one-card combo, which is really nice. So now whether you draw Tractus or the Engraver, it doesn't really matter. They're both pretty much the same. Which is cool. And also it opens up the door to rank 4 plays. And you can also foolish the trap card, which is not too bad because it can be an interruption on the opponent's turn. You can use its graveyard effect and then foolish your DS E-Ray from the extra deck. And then that can send a card your opponent controls to the grave. So everything about this card is already really good. During your opponent's turn, if this card is in your grave, quick effect, you can target one Fiend Smith Link monster in your grave, shuffle this card into the deck, and if you do, special summon that monster. So this effect is much better when you take into account the existence of the other monster that we're going to be reviewing in just a second. So the main monster that you're trying to summon with this effect is this one, Fiend Smith Agnes Day. So it is a Link 3, it requires 2+ monsters including a Link Fiend monster. Once per turn, quick effect, you can target one non-Link Light Fiend monster in your grave, special summon it, and if you do equip this card to, you control to it as an equip spell with these effects. So the equipped monster gains attack equal to the total Link rating, blah blah blah, and if it attacks, it's piercing damage. So obviously the main reason to go into this card is to revive back the DST Ray, and then give it like three negates in a way, but not really. But the reason why this card is playable is because of the existence of the second effect of the Scarlet Sorrow. So yeah, it's a decent combination of cards. I want to say the Scarlet Sorrow is probably going to be a one-of, and the Link monster, it depends on if you really need it, because honestly, anything that plays Fiend Smith, the extra deck is super tight. So I don't think you necessarily need to play this card, but there might be some nice combos where, you can summon back the DSE Ray on your opponent's turn. Even if you don't summon it right away on turn 1, you can link everything off and it still kind of works out in your favor. Overall, very good cards, can't complain, don't really have anything bad to say. Alright, so the newer cards, I guess, that were announced yesterday, so I'm a little late, but I mean, it says July 25th, but bro, it wasn't like yesterday during the day, it was like yesterday at night or something. The first monster is Transient Titan of Tartarus, level 9 Earth Zombie. Level 9 monsters are so shit ever since VFT is bad, I swear. Anyways, one effect per turn, only once that turn, alright. If this card is sent from the deck to the grave, mandatory effect. Send as many cards you control as possible to the grave, and if you do special summon this card, then send cards your opponent controls to the grave up to the number of your cards sent to the graveyard by this effect. Yeah, so the more you neg yourself, the more you neg from your opponent as well, and neither player can activate monster effects very specifically in response to this effect's activation. So he can still chain call by the grave and all that for nothing. Overall, still a decent card. It's I don't know, it's like, it makes it so that if you activate Foolish Burial going second, it can randomly break boards now. So maybe your opponent might want to negate Foolish Burial, which is a little weird, but yeah, it could add some extra mechanics to decks like Tear Elements or Light Sworn, only for going second though, because again, it's a mandatory effect. You absolutely do not want to mill this card going first, like, not at all. But yeah, this card is really insane if you mill it off of like Havnis when you're interrupting your opponent on like turn 1. So you get Havnis and then send this, and then this will trigger send your Havnis to the grave and then send an opponent's thing to the grave because it's gonna at least send one card, and then the Havnis will trigger because it's still sent by card effect. So yeah, honestly, so far it's still it's a cute card. It's not bad, and also you can chain block. You can place a lot of things in like chain link 1, 2, 3, and then this as the highest chain link, and your opponent can't respond to anything. If this card is sent to the graveyard, except from the deck, so it's the other way around, you can send one card from your hand to the grave as a cost. Send one card on the field to the grave. Really cool that it's always sending. It's never destroying, and it's also never targeting. So yeah, it's decent. It's not too bad. So yeah, I don't know. It's still a little gimmicky. I don't know if you necessarily need it for anything, but I mean, whatever. Okay, this next monster is Perfect Lander. Ah, okay. Level 2 Earth Beast Flip monster. You already know there's going to be some people that are gonna try to play this in Sprite. Both effect once per turn. If this card is sent from the hand or deck to the grave, you can special summon it in face down defense. Okay, yeah, that's ass. If a monster is sent from the hand and or deck to your grave while you control this monster that was flip face up, you can target... Yeah, this card is really bad. Newbie. Yeah, okay, well, that's first of all a pun, and also it's a... a rival, I guess, to the other B monster that is really good in trap decks. I mean, really good. It's never really saw. I mean, yeah, it has potential. It might be good in the future. Anyways, you can only... Okay, so that's an inherent summon, and the second activated effect once per turn. If you have a monster with 0 attack and defense in your grave, you can special summon this card from your hand. Not necessarily good, but if you value your opponent, you can summon this, so... If this card is special summoned from the hand, you can apply these effects in sequence. Add 1 light insect monster from your graveyard to your hand except itself. Yeah, that's a little situational. And also place 1 shot from your grave or banished on top of your or bottom of the deck. Yeah, this card's really bad. Really, really bad. Okay, next up is the rank 9 monster, Ruby Safas, the Jewel of Maximum Moze. Gains these effects based on the attribute among its material. I'm trying not to laugh. Fire, when this card declares an attack on a monster with higher attack, you can make this card garbage. Water, once per turn, opponent's turn, even worse. Quick effect, you can target 1 card you control, negate any card or effect your opponent would activate this turn that targets this card really bad. This card would be destroyed, garbage. Okay, I actually love how in 2017, right, we had VFD, and now 7 years later, rank 9s, like, Konami's almost scared of printing, like, broken rank 9, so it's like everything now has to just be ass, like, garbage. But we still have Phantom Fortress Enter Blathendir. I don't know, I don't understand. Rank 9s, honestly, will just never really be good again, unless they unban VFD. Anyways, Token Alliance, beautiful design, right, with the Dustin and the Scapegoat token. You can only use the first effect once per turn. You contribute any number of tokens, then target 1 monster you control to 0 attack. It gains 1000 attack for each token contributed until the end of this turn. Also, it can make attacks on monsters during each battle phase this turn, up to the number of tokens contributed. Yeah, okay, so Scapegoat plus this card can almost kill your opponent, but not really, because Scapegoat has to summon in defense, if I recall correctly. Yeah, so that's a little sus, but okay. At the end of your opponent's battle phase, you can special summon Alliance tokens up to the number of tokens destroyed during this battle phase. Yeah, no, it's just, no. Yeah, this card's bad. Okay. Slapdash Summer Schoolwork Success. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll never try to repeat that card's name ever again, except if I need it for a short. Probably, yeah, actually, because this card looks very interesting. Continuous Trap, activate this card by placing 5 success counters on it. Yeah, couldn't be me, but to be fair, they might have to like change this card into like summer school failure, and then you're placing failure counters, and then once you're done with all the failures, you just die, like you lose the duel. Anyways, if a monster is special summoned from the extra deck and or a card is sent from the deck to the grave by a spell or trap effect, I already have a headache. Remove 1 success counter from this card, then if there are no success counters on it, to destroy it. And if you do, gain 4000 life points, then set 1 schoolwork success. Oh, okay, there's gonna be more! Yeah, we definitely need the school failure. Trap from your deck or graveyard. Then, if you have one or less cards in your deck, you win the duel. Yeah, so this is even, like, more complicated than the slash drive TK. Nobody's gonna try to win with this win condition. But, bro, if you pull it off, you're nice. You know what? Look, if this video can get to 1000 likes, my next Halloween special, because I don't know if you've been, keeping track, but every single year on this channel, I try to upload, like, a crazy Halloween special, like, 0 card combo, FTK going second. Yeah, if we can get to 1000 likes, I'll try to make a video with this card, because it looks literally impossible to pull off, at least consistently. Obviously, if your opponent is playing, like, I don't know, it's just, like, what's a shitty deck? Like, I don't know, everything sucks. Let's just say Sky Striker. If he's playing like a garbage deck, then yeah, maybe you can pull it off. Not even. I think even Sky Striker can kill you before, like, you remove all your success counters. I don't know, maybe it's like a little less shittier than I think. Clearly, this is pack filler. It's not supposed to be broken. It's supposed to be funny, and they've done a good job at it. This card's hilarious. It's good content, so I'm not complaining. I can make videos off of this card. This card sucks. 0 potential. This card is like mega ass, but the artwork is gorgeous. Fire and ice, I mean, we love those sensations. And then Newbie, I mean, it's a new monster. What can I say? Yeah, this card sucks. It should have been a purely monster at this point. Might as well, right? Even though it would have been ass. And then this card is actually one of the coolest cards I've reviewed in a while, just because of how unique the effect is. Mandatory effects that break boards, but, it can also backfire. So yeah, I don't know. You guys let me know how you feel about all these new cards in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys very soon. Peace.